Welcome to another Zed Magic YouTube content. Here we are, recording. Live here on YouTube. Actually, it is live on YouTube right now. No, I'm kidding. Recorded on YouTube, by the way. We're starting to record we're starting to record our leagues. I figured if we have the content, why not just throw it up on YouTube? Unedited, obviously, because I'm so lazy. I don't want to edit. Editing videos takes forever, so unedited videos here. Just the 5 leagues or 5 matches, and then that's it. This is Jeskai Saheeli. It's a 5-0 list. I'll probably put the link below the stream, below the video, with the Stream Decker link, and probably put the numbers of what time stamps are which matches, and the summary at the end, which we'll do a summary at the end. So, recorded on Twitch, broadcasted on... Yeah, exactly. Recorded on Twitch, broadcasted on YouTube. So yeah, there'll be numbers for like each match, and then there'll be numbers for the summary at the end, talking about how I like the deck, and if I would recommend it for playing with the Mana Traders rental program. What YouTube? My YouTube. This video is really old. It shows how much I've actually used my YouTube. It's that channel, though. That's the channel I would be thrown up on. You have to give my dead tech? I don't know. Yeah, this like I just schedule how the chat's going to respond. Hey, we have white in our deck, right? Is white the splash? Or is red the splash? Or is it just mostly a blue deck with 2 other colors? I'm confused on the... I think it's mostly a 2-color deck. No, it's all 3 colors. Hey, we lose? No, it's Seasoned Pyromancer. We're good. We're fine. You need to see that Dreadhorde content? It'll be up tomorrow night. Well, I'll let you know when it's up, El Panda. If you want to see when it's up, I'm going to have an announcement in Discord. Probably tomorrow night it'll probably be up. Check out Discord. I'll probably, when we put up a YouTube video, I'll either put it on there or on Twitter. YouTube or Twitter is where you can find that. Should have played Scalding Tarn there. I didn't realize I drew a Spell Pierce because I was looking at the other screen. Shock Pass! Nothing could go wrong, opponent. Oh, actually worked out. It worked out pretty well. What were they thinking? They're like, oh, this person won't shock just because. They're not a fool. Fool. Just playing Grixis Shadow? Yeah, that's true, I guess. No! Rants are going to be really good. Remands are going to be really good. Because they're only going to have one source of the color that they want. Oh, I'm going to have to shock. I should have put the mountain on top. The mountain should have been on top, and then the shock land. Should have been the opposite order. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna eat my food real quick. The interaction is so cool. You can bounce your own spreading seeds and then put spreading seeds on a different land. The interaction is awesome. So they play a better land. Like they're gonna. I can bounce the spreading seeds and then replace it. Or I could just win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. Well. All right. Well, GG. Nice. Sometimes you just combo, you know? Easy. Do we want rest in peace against like the slightly graveyard deck? Hey, Dr. Brian Pepper. Oh man, that really makes me want to get some Dr. Pepper. I was trying not to drink soda on the stream today, because whenever I drink soda on stream, I always get tired. I wonder if it's because of the large amount of sugar and caffeine content. I get like super crazy, and then I get hyped up, and then I super crash. No soda, Ma! 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 Wait, no, that's the Ma's voice. Whoops. Zane said, don't drink the soda. The soda pop is bad. Any help? Yeah, you're right. What is my opponent playing? They're playing some unearthed, like, season strategy. Like, we don't really need our graveyard, but we could bring in Rest in Peace, but we don't really need to. Like, I don't think we really need anything for this matchup. I guess Timely is good. Remand seems insane. Spell Pierce was really good that game. I guess we'll cut a Helix. I honestly think the matchup's fine. Watcher for Tomorrow seems interesting. Watcher for Tomorrow is a hideaway 2-1. Whenever it leaves the battlefield, you get the card from, you draw the card from Hideaway. So you can bounce it with your own Teferi. You can make a copy of it and attack with it, and then it'll, and then the token will go away, and you draw something off of it. You think this deck is playable without Teferi Time Reveler? I think this card's like the reason why the deck is decent again to run. Like, I think this is the way that the combo is safe. The problem with this combo is so mana intensive, right? And being able to have like a control deck that has Teferi in it, and able to like to control your opponent out of the game, and then also just have a way to protect your combo that's also inherently just a good card is great. And you also have Pact and Negation, right? So between Pact and Negation and like Teferi, your opponent can't really do much. I think it's playable without Teferi. I don't think so. I think Teferi is the reason why it's playable again. And if people were trying it a while ago. I want the fetch land for sure. I might want the Sulphur Falls. So what we can do is we can like draw and then path. Depending on what's going on here. Why do you ask the question, Torin? 25k? Do you not have to Fairy Time Revelers and you would have to pick them up? So I was trying to debate if I wanted to fetch here. I guess I could if I decided I had one to fetch, I could have fetched a white source before. And I probably should have. But now I have Watchers on top. I don't really want Watchers. I don't really want to add those cards. You don't think the card's good for Magic? You just hate the design of the card? Or the deck? This deck? I think this deck is cool. I understand how the card doesn't feel very magic-y to you. But it's a magic card. It's actually oppressive in standard, right? Like, it defines a lot of the standard format. In modern, it's just a playable card. It does define, like, control matchup mirrors and stuff. Like, it's really good in blue-eye control, for instance. Doesn't feel very magic because it prevents people from playing Magic. I mean, it doesn't prevent people from playing Magic in any other way. Like, I mean, there was Teferi the Creature before. Teferi the Creature has existed for a long time. It has literally the same exact effect. Also, that has existed for a long time. In addition to things like Winter Orb and a bunch of other things. There's so many hate effects that have existed for such a long time. So I don't really love that argument. I can understand where you're coming from in terms of not liking it. Or it's annoying to play against. Blood Moon, like, it's just part of Magic. Like, Magic has hate cards. Is it a more oppressive hate card than some other cards? Oh yeah, for sure. Like, Narset is also an oppressive hate card as well. These are more oppressive hate cards than traditionally Magic has had, but I don't think that invalidates how much of a hate card that is. Yeah, Teferi is just extremely bad for standard, right? Because it's hard to answer in standard. I think standard is where Teferi really is tough to deal with. This is that deck that someone was talking about last league. I think it's fine for Eternal formats. Narset's kind of the opposite problem. Narset's the opposite problem where it's actually fine for standard and bad for older formats. This deck is really cool. Master Manipulation to command the Dread Horde Elder spell acting as a win con should be possible if counter spells are playable. Yeah. I think Standard is really taking a weird direction. Standard is the weirdest Standard that I've seen in a while. It's definitely been impacted by, what the heck? It's definitely been impacted by, that's such a weird attacking. Oh, okay. By, like, Planeswalkers. WotC wanted to have Planeswalkers impact the format, and they did. Standard has never looked like this before. I don't think that's necessarily, like, Standard has never looked this bad before. I think it's just Standard has never looked like this. Because Planeswalkers have never been dominant. And, like, oh man, Felidar Guardian is so good with Narset. They can't play their big thing before combat, because then it would get pathed. Which is pretty good here. This deck is really sweet. Yeah, I think that they tried really hard for Planeswalkers to not be the entire focus of the game and the pivotal part of the game by removing the, like, uptick, downtick ultimate recipe and actually, like, spell out a little bit of a different recipe for the cards. However, I don't think they actually really accomplished that. But I think that was an intent. Was to remove the traditional feel of a Planeswalker. But I don't know, because I'm not a WotC, so. Just my speculation talking. And speculating gets you in trouble. Yeah, we're a little issue here. I guess Graveyard Hate is really good. I kind of undersold how good Rest in Peace is against them. It's actually just backbreaking. The deck just doesn't attack. It doesn't do anything. Spellpierce is actually pretty good. They have very few lands. It's really good early to make sure that their threats early don't deal super hard with me. You could bring in Anger the Gods too as a board wipe. Like it's irrelevant. Keep. These are both tapped lands, unfortunately. The problem with your Celestial Colonnade, Sulfur Falls mana base is sometimes it hurts you. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Just particularly to Fairy is the one that's tough. I get you. All right, so we have Pact, Fitching, Force, I think. The Grim Labyrinth is just a 1/1 here. Felidar Guardian blocks 1/1s really well. The graveyard's going to be invalidated here. It's another 1/1. Nice land. Pick up. Okay. Fair beats. Sure. Could hit that with Remand. Since I want to use Remand as a cycle this turn. But I think I'm fine with this going on here. All right, Narset can get bolted here if we do this. All right, that's a nice force pitch. And then we can keep Remand. Felidar Guardian's going to be able to bounce our Narset, which is awesome here. It's a really cool interaction. So even if they attack the Narset down to 1, we'll be able to bounce the Narset. Oh, we should have force negated that. Whoops. Silly me, I had an easy answer to it. Yeah, this game is super clean if I just force that. Whoopsie. We're gonna engage hard mode. The game actually probably ends. Now they're gonna be able to sack Felidar Guardian and stuff. New more lands. I guess if they make me sack, then they're not gonna be able to kill the Narset / uptick me to death. All right, well, not punished, I guess. Well, not yet. Then we have the force remand. We had like the force negation remand here. They can disrupt mid combo. But the cool thing is if they proactively kill my Saheeli here, then I can reactively then I can use the force negation. But I can't actually defend on my turn with it, unfortunately. I'm going to save this one. So they're going to probably bolt the Saheeli. I figured they would do it on their turn. No whammy, mom. Yeah, they only have one core card. GG's. GG's. Definitely made some mistakes by not countering the Liliana. But that's alright. We didn't need it. All right. Well, we finally finished our food. I just shoveled it in my mouth. I had some baked beans too. It was delicious. Thanks for asking. Yeah. I thought you were. I could feel it. You know when you're eating baked beans and you're just like, man, that Pell in chat just really is thinking about those baked beans. They made them better, honestly. As weird as that sounds, it made them better. Are they the Force Pitch Blue deck? Nope. They might be Storm, yeah. Should have gotten an island with one of these. In case they're a Blue Moon. I think they're Storm with snow covered in normal, though. Yeah, they are Storm, I think, which is unfortunate. Watchers for tomorrow. You want a chili cheese dog on a potato bun? I'll take a chili dog on a potato bun. Sounds good. Bad guy. Do 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 do. So if we remand the gifts ungiven, it's pretty scary. Yeah, you can see Healy copy Watcher to dig cards, Pell. It's really sweet. Yeah, TJ. Yeah, it's really cool. You can copy it with this, or you can bounce it with this to Fairy. There's two interactions that are not uncommon. Wait. This guy attack? Oh, no, it just enters the battlefield tapped. Oh. Because it has hideaway. Right. You can also path it. I could have pathed there. What a weird card. I think I was supposed to path my own guy there. To then get a land and get the Felidar Guardian. That's so weird. Yeah, I should have pathed it. I forgot that was an interaction in my deck, honestly. Hideaway is kind of neat. Yeah, it is. Pathing your own guy to ramp. Interesting. Yeah, you can see Healy minus. It's also an interaction, Nucleus Slith. Yeah, there's a lot of interactions with that card. Is everyone playing Storm these days? Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight. Someone was playing in the Kiki deck? Oh, that's so cool. Because then you can copy it with Kiki, and then when the Kiki copy leaves... Yo, Judo P3, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. You guys can check out this entire league if you have to go early or if you showed up late on YouTube. YouTube content, by the way. Omega lol. So it seems kind of cool in pod. Yeah, it does. Like Vanifer pod. Is blue like a decent color in Vanifer pod, right? So I guess you just play it in Vanifer pod? Oh, they're just killing this. Okay. So we could have, in response to the first ritual, we could have pathed this. I don't think we should have, though. Vanifer is blue. Yep, you're right. Alright, I haven't played that deck before. Or played against it. Does it just have... Please play another one. Okay, so they have 4 mana here, right? Do you think they're going to play the sec... I baited them into playing the empty again. You think they're going to play it and then die? I really hope so. No, they're knowers! I have to go for the combo, though, so... What do I do? What I do other than going for the combo, I lose, so... I guess I don't lose. Is that the way they take the debated there? Hey, you don't know my opponent. They didn't even have it! They just were holding up interaction. Aw, man, we debated them and they tried to debate us back. That's not very nice. It's the debate battles. Who can debate the best? Who can debate the best? So they might have Aria Flame, which actually is why I want to bring in Detention Sphere, because not only does it answer the Empty the Warrens, but it also answers Aria Flame. So I think the Detention Sphere is really good. Yeah, Wet Ball? Wet Ball is pretty good. Debated versus debated Pog? Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wonder how this is going to look on YouTube with me dancing to no music. It already looks terrible with me dancing to music, so. Rip. What's up, Freed Mania? Doesn't even look like a wet ball? What are you talking about? It's a ball with water around it. Look at it has water around a circle. How is that not a wet ball? There's no dripping? Yeah, it's just encapsulated. You want a static caster for a second answer to Gabos? It's not very good, though. This is just in water. It's not wet. If it... Whatever, dude. It has dampen... Also, it's not dampening sphere. It's damping sphere, by the way. For those of you that are wondering. I know everyone was wondering that. Whoa, tell us more. You need to calm down. We're chat, we know that. I'm sorry, my mistake. Damn sphere equals wet ball, yeah. Just logic. It's true. Chat is never wrong, everybody. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Chat's always lethal. Sometimes it's just against the streamer. What? What? Are you kidding me with this? Double? Please advise. Now they only have one source of mana, though. Now they don't have blue and red. And they have one less land in their deck. So is classify me as a bully? Type Y or N in chat with your answer. Both? How do you answer both to that question? I'm either one or the other. What? What kind of answer is both? What? Alright, GG's. 2-0. I'm bullying them, but I'm not a bully? You don't know that. You think the faithless will die for Hojak's sins? No, what? I mean, not only. I mean, I don't know. I'm really bad with ban speculations. I'm also just bad with card evaluation. I literally just play 5-0 deck list. That's all I do. I'm just you know, I'm a pitiful 5-0 deck list playing streamer who doesn't have any opinion on any single card, and I also don't know anything else going on. Yeah, I'm bullying all the Storm players with these decks that are designed to bully them. They're just like the matchups are perfect. Net decker? I mean, I think these are not net decks. Mike, listen, just because a deck 5-0'd once doesn't really classify as a net deck, right? What do you guys think? Like, is this deck is classified as a net deck? It 5-0'd like maybe once or a few times. Where's the line for net decking? How much of an original idea can there be in Magic, number one? And do you have to not be classified into that? What a look at this. Who wants to listen to this? It's just, you know, this just makes you sad. Just in case you're like, oh man, what should I play right now? Ah, perfect for this scenario. Can't figure out what music I want to play. Yes. Should I take credit for creating every single deck I play? Should I also take credit for the playlists that I use? I also have net deck playlists. Does that make me filthy? I literally net deck my entire life. My entire life is net decked. My playlists. The deck choices. I haven't really made my own playlist on Spotify in so long. I just use the playlists they have on there. And they're good. They're good playlists if you find the right ones. How you doing, Daga Culture? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Every member of the band. Wait, there's only one. It's me. Not multiple people. Jeez, dude. I like how Pat does nothing against the Hojak deck. The 5-0 deck lists are also good decks if you just find the right ones. Yeah, they actually are. I don't think that the Saheeli deck is actually bad. I think this deck is pretty good. What are you guys quabbling about in chat? Oh, okay. A Judge's Nightmare, 4 Horsemen. Don't care about that. The instant speed Terminus is the only removal that beats Hojak. So maybe blue-white. Well, blue-white already has a good matchup, though, not me. Yeah, Blink Through Time is pretty cool. And, like, Teferi, Narset are really good new additions to this deck, as well as Pact Negation. This deck got 3 new cards. Teferi, Narset, and Pact Negation. Oh, and Watchers. Much like Blue-White Control got Narset, Teferi, and Pact Negation. I really like Blue-White Control now with the 3 new cards. Yeah, Blue-White just gets to cast, like, they have 4 rips in their sideboard, right? And then they get to, like, Supreme Verdict and stuff. And this is basically just Blue-White Control with, like, a different finisher. If we're being honest, it's more of a tempo Blue-White Control. It doesn't have board wipes, though, so strictly worse. Yeah, Teferi's combo protection is really sick. Teferi in general in Modern is pretty cool. I've definitely bounced some Alter Dementias. I've definitely bounced Detention Sphere in a blue-white mirror before. Like, some cool stuff going on. Force of Negation is really good. Can't believe the word you're looking for is Jeskai. No, I know how what Jeskai is. Jeskai decks are meh. Whose emote is that, Nico? Is that yours? Oh, nice. How often do you stream, Nico? Nucleo? Nucleo. There we go. Bolts aren't blue? What? That? Have you never seen the MTGO blue bolts? It's definitely are blue. Did they whiff? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. Yeah, I think they whiffed. That's cool. I guess we stop looting. This is my one chance. We could do this and then, like, try to scry into a Felidar Guardian to win the game next turn. Or we could Snapcaster Path next turn. I'm just going to turn off Faithless Lootings. Yeah, because Saheeli and then rip the combo off the top. I just doubt that would be... Yeah, we wouldn't have done that. I think like trying to find something with Narset is better. We don't have rips. Rips are post board, so game 1's like really rough. Yeah, turning off looting is good though because that's gonna enable their combo for the most part. They also just have Bloodghast, so they have a fetch land. It's insane. The Insolent Neonate doesn't actually do anything, so that's cool. Unless they have something to discard like Vengevine. There we go. Oh nope, they just didn't think about Narset. Oh, they had a fetch land? Okay. Nice. They had a fetch land the whole time. Dead. There's a bridge, number 1. Cool. I was doing there because I didn't believe. Nah, game's over. There's a Hojack. There's another bridge. There's the 4th Bloodghast. Hey, what's up, Alexis? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, they have 2 bridges, a Hojack, and an altar. That is a GG. The GG. What a great interactive deck. Yeah, certainly very cool. Certainly not busted at all. Very fair. That's the word I would use for it. Certainly not going to get banned. I don't know what card's going to get banned, but it's going to get banned. Do I bring in Stony Sounds literally just for altar? I don't think so. Imagine Watcher for tomorrow. I need to get more cards. I've been cutting these Lightning Helixes a lot. Yeah, Modern is a huge format. You think that Modern's getting to the uncontrollable era? I mean, look at Legacy. Legacy's still fine. It's just becoming more and more of a mini Legacy. The longer that Modern exists, the more and more it becomes a mini Legacy. That's all. We could bring into Tension Sphere and Damping Sphere. You cut snaps with Rip. You can, since they're not the best, and then like bring in like a Geist or a Timely. And then a Detention Sphere. Legacy games are longer and far more interactive than Modern. What? That's just not true. Modern is not a turn 4 format anymore. Like, there's obviously broken stuff. I've been having super long interactive games in Modern lately. Well, no, yeah. Hojack exception. Yeah, I really hope there's a new Eternal format on Arena. They've hinted towards a new frontierish type format that would date back to at least Kaladesh on Arena, and I really hope that it comes to fruition. What are my thoughts on current Urza's Thopter? I think it's missing a couple pieces still. I'm not your deck construction type of person. I think if you're going to talk about Urza's Thopter, you should go to the source, and you should talk to Canister. Canister has all you need to know for that kind of stuff. I could have mulliganed here, but I think this hand's reasonable. Like, so the idea of mulliganing is that you want to find a rest in peace right away. But we have lands. Like, it's really hard to mold this type of hand. Because we do have a remand to stop them for a turn, then Tendril Sphere to snag something else. And then the Nars have to turn off their Faithless Lootings. I mean, I guess I just like not having a rip is insanely awful, though. This can bounce something. I think we have enough to interact enough. I don't know. Flamekin Harbinger? What does this interact with? Does anyone know how this works? I don't build decks that just play well. Thanks on the second. I appreciate the I appreciate that. It gets Vengevine. Oh, okay. Beach of the Compliment. Yeah, there it is. That's the word I was looking for. Hey, Juicy Jace, welcome back. And Texas Frisbees, welcome back as well. Eternal format policy is BS. Create a new eternal format if the newest one starts to be broken instead of fixing it. Well, no, I'm not saying that you should not fix modern. I don't think you were listening. So what I'm saying is that I think that modern should be fixed, but I think a new eternal format for arena is also a good idea. I think that it's an addition, Duvid. Like, fix the Hojak mess right now, right? And gets modern in a better position, but also create a new format for the rotating cards that are going to be on arena. Flame King gets the hate too. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it gets Wispmare. Okay. That's what this gets. It gets Wispmare, the white evoke creature that destroys enchantments. Wispmare and Ingot Chewer, both of them, yep. All I think of when I hear this song is Scrubs. I love Scrubs. So good. I haven't watched Scrubs in so long. Ban graveyards in modern. I had that as a title the other day, Maximus Caesar. Hey, how you doing, Maximus? Welcome back, bud. I think I accidentally tagged you on Discord the other day, Maximus. Wow, they just had it in their hand? That's cool. Let me say... Yeah, it tags Maximus Caesar instead of Max MTG. It was the first Max that came up, alright? Don't bully. Daga Culture, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't know if I thanked you for that. You felt special and then not special? I miss you, Max. We used to play some PUBG, but all I do on my off-stream time is play Escape from Tarkov now. I don't really play PUBG anymore. I'm sorry to leave you out. Yeah, guys, I'm a big bully, alright? I know. You don't have to keep talking about it. Guy love? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Hell Panda? Oh, Scrubs. Yeah, Skylove. Okay, never mind. I totally forgot what I said. What's my favorite episode of Scrubs? I don't really have a favorite episode of Scrubs. I've only seen it like once through. I've never really rewatched Scrubs. Yeah, I understood it after. After processed in my brain. Like, I watched it through the entire way. And then I just that was it. Like, I didn't really like rewatch or anything like that. Not like other shows. Like Grey's Anatomy, for instance, I've watched like 3 times through. I don't know why Grey's Anatomy, alright? Anger's next card. Oh, fair enough, yeah. I've watched episodes here and there as well. I don't really watch TV. I like watch episodes online, but I don't really watch TV anymore. I watch Netflix or Amazon or whatever, but we don't even have TV at my house. I haven't, and in the last house I lived at, I also didn't have TV that I used. If I actually want to watch something, I just use a subscription for it. He doesn't draw anything, so. It's like your office. Why is office in quotes? Making it sound sketchy. Oh, the show. I see what you're saying. It's the one you watch a lot of. I thought you were saying TV. Never mind. I'm just missing everything, alright? Forgive me. I got it now, Panda. My brain's on overload. Been giving up on trying what to do with Modern lately, Maxis? Why? What have you not enjoyed about Modern that you would like? What kind of deck are you looking to play in Modern? That's probably the best question for you, Max. Because depending on your play style and what you exactly want to play, I can probably point you in the right direction. I've played almost everything on the 5.0 lists. And I continue to try more. If you get a fetch land, this is an easy keep with Rest in Peace. I don't know if this is a mulligan though. Bring in Damping Sphere to slow their combination. They don't cast that many creatures though. It would slow down their combo a little bit, but it would slow me down more, Duvid, and most of the time it's like a dead card. We are on the draw, so we have 2 draws towards Rest in Peace. Let's leave it off. Never enjoyed Modern, that's why you donated your deck here. Yeah, I appreciate the donation. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, for instance, I really enjoy decks that utilize card combinations well. Like how this deck has like the hideaway mechanic in conjunction with like Path and Anger and stuff like that, and like Saheeli and all, and the Feldar and stuff. We do have combo on 4 if we find a white source, with Rest in Peace on 2 on the draw. So it's not unplayable. And we have Anger to slow them down as well, so. Which then also snags Vengevines, but it's scary. Hey, OG Hambone. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, backup Anger is definitely very good here. White. Channel! White source. Channel the white source here. It's going to be like a Celestial Colonnade tapped. Oh no, worse. Worse, no land. I'll take any lands now. Who told me to keep this hand? Toast Face Killer? This is your fault. It's going well. Thanks for asking. We played a Dreadhorde Arcanist deck first tonight, and now we're on this deck. We just drew a white card and another 3-drop, so you did say still gonna win. Yeah, we're gonna win still. You just gotta believe, right? If they have a land into a 1-drop, they would get back 2 Vengevines, and their board would be insane. The problem is even if we draw a land here, we have to anger versus turning off the graveyards. So if they don't have if they don't have a 1-drop creature, then we're in an okay spot. But if they have a 1-drop creature, then we're in a rough spot. They only have 1 bridge, which is... Oh, they have 2 bridges now. If they have a creature here, we're pretty much dead. I guess we could find a land and we can still exile everything. But they can sack and response. Oh, but then they would just have them sitting in the graveyard. So they have like a 1-drop creature here would be really good. Oh, or this Hojak. Oh, actually I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, I'm dead. That's what happens when you hit white source on turn 2. I am dead. Okay. Yeah. Double bridge, altar, and Hojak kills me. Sorry? Nah, man. I think that's the better chance. I'm just teasing. I honestly think that keeping that on and trying to draw towards a white source is better than mulling the 6 and trying to find a rest in peace and a white source. We just needed a white source. Is Zach in chat? No, Zach's not around tonight, Chris. You can ping him on Discord on a channel. I haven't interacted with Zach in a day or two. I wonder if he's here. I haven't seen Zach alive today. He's been a little bit quieter recently. Opponent is a net decker? Well, so am I, Cyan. I also copied my deck from the internet. You built Modern Delver and it's bad? Yeah, he was also playing Modern Delver and it was bad. How's my general impression on this deck? I think it's pretty cool. I think Saheeli, Narset, and Pact of Negation are huge additions to the deck that allow it to compete in a very competitive modern format. Don't have Path like Red Green Loam is sweet. Have you guys actually had any success or like found a cool build for Red Green Loam? Because Red Green Loam seems like it has potential and it seems like it's super cool, but I haven't seen or heard of any cool iterations. What the heck? Oh, they're playing the Red Black Goblins deck. I haven't played against this deck and I haven't played it myself yet, but it's been on my to-do list for a while now. It looks really cool. Yeah, it's Gobos. I could just remand here. Heyo, Frody, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you. One time you played against Gobos, you got destroyed. I think the deck's actually pretty good. Like, I kind of want to keep up remand here. But I'm going to defer my best. I just think it's way better to keep up remand. I just remand here. But instead, I'm going to allow them to drop a 3-drop, which is the best thing in their deck. Delver was good for 3 days 2 months ago. I think that there's a sweet Delver deck that I played. It was a blue-red Delver deck using Archmage's Charm, the new triple blue card, and it was actually really strong. So it's good that they have Vile, and it's not really good as they didn't. Did they have Vile against you, Max, in particular? You still want to work out Boreo's Revengeance? That deck looks really great before Hojak came. Nah, the deck's still bad. The deck didn't really get anything new. And then I tried, like, the deck isn't that great. The Boar God Boreo's Vengeance deck just isn't consistent enough. I keep playing it over and over again, and I keep trying it. It just doesn't get it needs a new card that's like actually good. It still doesn't have good enough cards. It's so sad too. The card's like, it's so close. Have I played the 15 land 16 cantrip Delver deck? I have not. Is that the blue red one with Arcanist? Is that like the blue red with a splash of green one? If so, yes. If not, no. I played a blue red like Wizards Delver deck. That was kind of cool. But the Delver deck that I played the first time was like a Archmage's, like kind of like a blue control. It was like a blue tempo deck. I guess is the best way to phrase it. Needs Neoform, yeah. And you work it out. Could have not shocked here, but I really wanted to leave my options open. Maybe I should have gotten the Sacred Foundry last turn so I didn't have to shock this turn. Really want to leave my, like, Path Bolt options open. They have a Bolt. Rally Zombies is going to be OP after M20? What does... I haven't really been paying attention as much as I should have to M20. I mean, I'm not really a brewer type of person, right? So, like, when I look at new cards, I just kind of look like, oh, those are cool. And then I actually wait till their stack lists out to be able to play them. Yo, 3 lands, 7 mana. Thanks so much for the follow. And General Rad Dortea. Oh my gosh. General Dortea. Thanks so much for the follows. Appreciate it, everybody. Thanks so much for supporting the stream. Much appreciated. Rally for 2 is like GG. Oh, okay. Sweet. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. Look at these filthy, ugly bolts. Actually, these are really nice. What mismatching bolts? Get this person out of here. Get them out of my stream. What happens if we turn off black? We'll wait. We're all filthy net deckers. I mean, the internet is here. The internet is in full force. So thus we are all filthy net deckers. Actually, no, I'm a clean net decker. I hate the terminology filthy net decker. I'm a clean one. I showered yesterday. Come on. I'm obviously very clean. How dare they? Dare I use the internet? I know. But it says ew. We're playing Ponzo over here. You look at things for inspiration, but usually just old decks that were played in similar metagames. I mean, why? Okay, here's my mentality. And I know people enjoy building their own decks. And, like, I'm not going to take away from people that enjoy building their own decks. But I don't. I don't enjoy playing my own building my own decks. And my rationale is, if someone put in all hard work to make an amazing, sweet, cool combination deck, why would I put in any amount of work? This person obviously knows what they're doing. They 5-0'd. They're probably the best player in the world. They have perfect gameplay. You don't have to invent the car to drive? Exactly. And I'm just going to be driving anyway, so why would I invent the car too? Seems like an awful amount of work just to enjoy a card game. Which reminds me, I'm going to be playing some other card games coming up to promote some cool games that Team Genji has been talking to. And those games I'm going to be net decking. Probably, because I have no idea what's going on. So, probably will just be grabbing deck lists from the internet. Warning. Warning, warning. Grabbing deck lists from the internet. Just want to warn you. I just want to warn everybody. Danger, danger. Inventing cars is way beyond me, but you like to get to work on time. It's good. It's good. I like it. What did they attack with this? Fool! Uh-oh, we have a Jund lover in chat who thinks that Jund isn't always bad. Monk S. I'm sorry that your life is tough. Oh no, wrong one. Did I even want to path that? Not really. Honestly, wouldn't have blocked. Do you path the Lord and pick up the snap with the fairy? Yeah, that's a good line too. That joke is kind of borderline TJ Fate. I don't really like the Suicide Watch joke too much. In your opinion, creating a deck is half of Magic and gameplay is the other half? Okay. Creating a deck, part of Magic is a part I don't enjoy personally, but I can definitely understand people who love creating decks or enjoy creating decks and want to create their own decks. I'm not discounting those people. If someone wants to create decks, then that's good for them. I'm just stating my opinion that I personally don't enjoy it. Like, not only are there like just wells of information of awesome, cool deck lists that are innovative. But I also just don't enjoy making my own deck list, which is the big motivation for not making my own deck list. Right. Without the people that love making deck lists, you have no decks to play. Exactly. So I rather someone else make the deck list, and then I'm able to enjoy it. That's why I love that people love making deck lists. But even though I personally don't like making deck lists, I'm saying deck lists a lot. I also just enjoy having mana traders and playing a different deck every single league. Not only does it create cool content, but it also just, it's really enjoyable for me to just play garbage. And good stuff. And just find the gold. Mana traders, what is that? Do you have a semi-rehearsed spiel to tell me about them by chance? Oh, Mazes End! I'm so glad you asked! Are you talking about Mana Traders, the amazing rental program that's available on MTGO for all of your card needs, including standard, modern, legacy, vintage, and more? Where you can borrow cards for a set amount of time or for a longer period of time and return the cards at your leisure? You can then use Mana Trader hours to then borrow different decks throughout different days and different times to play many decks over many leagues. And you're able to have all of the cards accessed on MTGO, and all of the new sets are stocked within like 2 to 3 days of the new set coming out. Are you talking about that much value? I think that's what you're talking about, right? Wow, that sounds amazing. I'm so glad I asked about that. Oh, I think I have some sort of discount with Zed Magic B1 and J2. If that's not active, then just message me and I'll be able to get you a new discount. You get 10% off your first 3 months. And the median there is also linked right there. They also have paper rentals. Much like how I'm forgetting the old company that used to do that. I wouldn't be playing Magic online if I didn't have Mana Traders anymore. Life before Mana Traders was rough. Now I'm able to play what I want, when I want. And like, I'm able to play all of Modern. I plan more. Like, it's just so easy. Like, I don't have to have thousands of dollars of collection to be able to play. I used to have a massive MTGO collection to be able to play the decks. And it was really tough to get into it. And it was also it was upkeep as well. Gobos. Spreading Seas was like pretty meh there. Oh, Force is gonna be bad. Was there life before Mana Traders? Nope. In the year 2017. Might have been in 2016. They just picked an arbitrary number. Mana Traders became real. And then that's it. That's the end of the story. You can get really dirty with your net decking for $50 a month. Exactly. Do you have that plan? Like, which tier do you have? You have that tier? I heard that the $35 tier is actually pretty good for Modern right now. As long as, well, prior to the spike of Black Leyline. Spare deck, yeah. You think they axed the paper rentals? Oh yeah, I might need to talk to my representative, Mazed End. I might have to talk to my man traders representative to be able to sell their product correctly. You can play whatever you want with the $35 tier. Are black ley lines a problem right now? Oh, you have to switch fetches around. Okay. I know that some people own a few fetches, or like they'll own black ley lines, so they don't have to use as much for the $35 tier. You know what's a really cool interaction in this deck? Is you can copy your Izzet Staticaster with Saheeli to kill X2s. Yeah, that's the one I have, Paladin. Paladin. They're a bit expensive, but you also have a good amount of cards on MTGO. Oh, so you use mana traders to accompany your MTGO cards. I see what you're saying. Was not expecting that. Can't cast that. Yo, Frollo Baggins, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. This is cool because it's able to filter through playables. It's been so long since I've met a fellow snowman. Is a snowman a person who likes Scred? Oh, gotcha, Max. Snowmen are Scred players? Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, PK? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, MTG Masta. I'm sorry I didn't answer you. I know you weren't criticizing me. You're just expressing your stance. Maybe it's because I play a lot of random decks, but I always find that the more random decks that you play in a particular format, the better you get at playing the format in general. Like, I think my play of Modern has definitely gone up since I've started playing more random decks. And the more random decks I play, the more I'm able to see combinations more quickly. So my overall, like, card awareness has gone up a bit, I would say. Not a ton, just a bit. A noticeable amount. Guess we get an island. Modern rewards for knowing the format / meta for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, since I basically have played every single deck in Modern. And every new deck that pops up in Modern, I have also played. Why do we do that post-combat? It comes in tapped, Tommy. This has Hideaway. It comes in tapped. It doesn't actually deal damage. It's just a -2 draw. It's a -2, like, mini dig. That doesn't seem very good. Oh yeah, Impulse. There we go. That's the card name. Nice Blood Moon up here. Do. Could do that. I do have a Discord. Yeah. Oop. I didn't type it right. Ewan got me though. Yo, what's up, Ewan? It's nice to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. We probably should have snap remanded there. Because then we can use snap bolt later. Yeah, I like snap remand actually. See, they have a white source on top. Anger? I'll keep that. think I'm going to keep Snapcaster back. Thought on Esper Shadow. I think Esper Shadow is really good against Hojak and really good in general. I'm a huge fan of Esper Shadow. I think that deck's very good. Going to bed, have the GP tomorrow. Oh, good luck at the GP, Ewan. Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Isn't this about meth? Yeah, I've heard this song is about meth. I have heard that before. TJ. I am playing Cat Combo PK. Who's the aggro deck now? Yeah. Me. Misa. Misa aggro. Not the main event, you're just chilling with friends there. That's still fine, Ewan. Chilling with friends is the best. Especially when there's magic involved. Wait, what are friends? Hold up. Sorry. I was supposed to ask what friends were. I've been meaning to hang out with some friends and play some Commander recently, but we haven't been able to organize a good time yet. Mostly because I'm not, you know, I just haven't left my house. So what if you Vines before Veladar Guardian before the combos is off? Does that work that way? Yeah, it does. I wouldn't be able to combo. Although, like, Teferi helps to control. But yeah, Vines would stop the combo for a turn. Also, and Teferi is like the really, really nice piece of this deck. Is that you're able to stop a lot of stuff. But yes, that is a positive interaction. Like, what if they get the 1/1s here? It wouldn't be that good. You finally have the cards for slow depths in the paper? Oh, that's awesome, Maximus. So you've been really enjoying Legacy with that? I think Esper Shadow is a deck that you could definitely get into. Like, I think that deck is awesome. I don't know how to play Esper Shadow very well. I played only like one league with it, but it's definitely a deck I want to revisit because I think that the Esper Shadow deck really rewards you for knowing how to shadow interactions work. But Esper Shadow plays way different than like Grixis Shadow, for instance, and it's super cool. Blister Burn? Is that just Mono Red Prowess Burn? You're talking about like Mono Red Prowess Phoenix or Mono Red Prowess deck? It's like how GDS used to feel in terms of how it plays. Yeah, it's similar to how GDS used to play, but it plays from a slightly different angle because it has actually more value with Unearth and the 3-drop. I think it's actually better than GDS used to be. Like, and it also matches up insanely well against Hojak. So there's that. I don't think they have a bolt, right? You guys think they have a bolt? I don't think so. GG's. Yo, Snapcaster Bolt. Copy my Snapcaster attack bolt is so good. That's 10 damage. I think that's better than GDS used to be. Puts it on the verge of bannable because the deck used to be super good. Okay, so never mind. It's more like it's as good as GDS was recently. FPS. I don't think it's not. It wasn't at it when GDS was at its height. It's really good though. I've been really impressed with Esper Shadow. Every time I played against it, / played it myself. 3-1, nice. 3-1 is a really nice record for this deck. I think this deck is really good. It seems very, very easy to win with it. How you doing, FPS? Welcome back to the stream. Esper Shadow's getting catfished. Super awkward. with the possibility of a sweet ending. Really? I played the Esper Shadow through a league and I easily 4-1'd. Oh, you're just commenting on the comparison. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, back to when there was Lily and Cake Man main mazes, it was really grindy. Yeah, Friday nights is a time when I usually really try to be on. Friday nights are a time when it's usually good for a lot of people to watch. It's also a great time for me to stream. Oh my gosh. I wanted more than one lands. I guess we're just not getting that. You wish this deck had more cantrips off the cross? Yeah, like ops and such. I'm trying to choose between this deck, Jund and Esper Shadow for a 1.5 tourney for tomorrow. Play Esper Shadow. Although I think this deck is actually pretty solid. I haven't played this enough / played against it enough. I think you should have ops and or visions. Well, it has Serum Visions, FPS. Or are you talking about Ancestral Visions? The Hideaway creature just seems cute. Is that Stepmom? Yeah, it's Stepmom. This is Stepmom counters Company. Hideaway Duder has actually been good, though. I know it sounds weird, but that card is actually solid. It's really grindy solid, but like it's actually a decent card. There's so many interactions with the 2/1 that are positive. But yes, it could easily become that. Hideaway Duder doesn't help you hit your land drops. I think that this deck doesn't have an issue hitting land drops, though. Most of the time, we don't have an issue hitting land drops. Obviously, this game is not a good indicator, right? But the party's over. Like, have we had issues other games hitting land drops? We don't have a large sample size, but sure. What's up, Call Me Clint? How you doing, bud? I don't know why everyone's complaining about the amount of cantrips. I think we've been fine. Let's see myself out. Just coming in just to say that. We mulled to 4. This is not a mull of 5. This is a mull of 4. You can't import the same thing, right? Hey, nah, how you doing, bud? You can't just like, oh man, what if we had more cantrips in the deck? Your mull of 4 would be so much better. And it's like, what? No, that's not how that works. Would we have kept a one-lander with a cantrip maybe on 5 or 6? Oh, opponent has a Ballista. Oh, you're right. Thank you, Devilish Greg. I forgot they had Ballista. I forgot they revealed it. I wasn't really paying attention that game because I knew we were so dead. Can trip. Don't be a can't rip. Yeah. Like, I don't think we have had any issues. Like, we have cantrips. This is a cantrip. This cantrip is also really good in this deck. You can bounce Spreading Seas with Teferi. Cool interaction. And you can bounce Spreading Seas with Felidar. Cool interaction. The cool interactions in this deck are off the charts. This is a cool deck off the charts. Is it optimized? Probably not. Is it cool interactions off the charts? Yes. There's so many cool things about this deck. Hey, Opa. How you doing, bud? We need to cut 3 cards. You cut the forces. They don't have that many things that we can hit with them. The payoffs, some of the payoffs are hit by force though. Sponder's a good. What's up, Sailing 2? Welcome to stream, bud. I want more cantrips. I'm chat. Cats. Yeah, it's a cool cat. With K's. KOOL. KAT. Guys, we want more. Not enough cantrips. Cantrip? Can't trip. The Cool Cats Club. Too many Ks, buddy. You played some Vanifer Pod earlier? I still haven't played. That's the one of the modern decks that I haven't played actually yet. Creature, right? Yeah. This is really good, by the way. It's really hard to beat this card. Really hard. No, they're playing Devoted Company, PK. There's no more lands. I want cantrips. Here you go. Oh, they kept the one lander with a dude, with probably a 1-drop dude, but they didn't play a turn 1. I was multiple 4. It was multiple 4. Remands and Spreading Seas are cantrips. Narsets are cantrips. Oh, fair enough. FPS. No, fair enough. I understand the reason for more cantrips. I just like bullying chat. Yeah, they kept the one lander, and then they just, like, Spreading Seas killed them. Like, they probably had a Noble. They just didn't play Noble turn 1. Because they wanted to have their Noble protected by the enchantment. We could have kept the other cantrip to make sure that we find a 3rd land. I'd rather just not, because we're gonna have to kill this on turn 2 anyway. So I'd rather have natural draws towards 3rd. They should sack it so they don't gain 3. Well, you get 35 modern play points so you could play tomorrow. Yeah, I only have 15. Bummer. Oh, no! 1 is not 0. Dude, I think you broke the format, Max. Max broke the format, everybody. Does the black thing give haste? The recur thing. It does, right? Yeah. Postmortem Ludge. That's it. We still play Lunge over Unearth? Yeah, because it gives haste. FPS. Unearth is bad because it doesn't give haste. You need haste to be able to devote it to your combo. Because Lunge just gives a haste, so then you just get infinite mana right away instead of getting infinite mana later. It's important. Like, here is the situation where you want to hit more lands, right? It's like, what do I do if I don't hit a land? But I hit a land, so why worry? Why worry? We just have infinite angers. Just keep angering. It's a 1-for-1. We had 2 1-for-1 angers. Well, I guess it wasn't a 1-for-1 because they bought back their... They had an Eternal Witness, so it's kind of like not even a 1. It was almost a 1-for-1. That was close to a 1-for-1. Uh-oh, Scoos. Excuse me. Man, Scoos messes up my day. So now I can't anger here. Man! Bully. Scoos the bully. Snap anger doesn't work with Scoos out. PK? Snap helix? Nope. Scoos. They have a windswept teeth, everyone. With a Scoos. So whatever I target gets eaten. So unfortunately, Snap Anger does not work. Nothing works there. Toot anyway. Snapcaster, yes. Snapcaster does target, yeah. Oh, the Surveil 2-1. I'm blanking on the name right now. Yeah, I'm also blanking the name. It's bad. Missions briefing. Yeah, okay, there we go. Giver is going to be able to protect something here. You literally said it. Well, good for you. You got it. And they did have another land. My play was if they didn't have another land to then anger here. But they did have another land. So now my play is kind of disrupted. Well, they didn't get a... Wait, they didn't get a green source. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. They can still save something here, right? If we find a land, it's actually insane. Ooh. Maybe they're out of green vegetables? They should have another forest. They saw through me. They saw through me, chat. Where do they keep, though? We have the path. They're going to keep Tyler's tracker here over Scoos. Don't really do song requests anymore, PK. They're just a lot of upkeep and a lot of work. And I haven't been streaming consistently. I just haven't been having them open. I can click on it, like, but I never use the website because the website, we don't have enough people actually doing it. Here, I got you. I got you on the song. Just a cat in the cage. Yeah, no. You got me thrown in the corner. No, you're good, bud. I got it for you. Probably should get rid of Devoted Druid here. We're going to fight through a lot here because of the Shaper's Sanctuary, but... What is this blue for? Have they played a blue card yet? They're going to be able to grind us out of this game, I think. Drew a card. I guess they don't have a lot going on. Teferi? Oh yeah, Teferi, yeah. With Oath of Nissa. Would Narset to deny the card drop have been in consideration? Yeah, that was way better. I just forgot about that. Call me Clint. I should have 100% played Narset and then double passed. Then they would not have been able to draw off of their second Shaper Sanctuary. Or off of the Clue. Yeah, I 100% should have played Narset, yep. I was just trying to play Saheeli to try to dig towards this combo faster? I don't know. I don't know why I narrowed in on the combo with Saheeli. But yeah, no, I should have played Narset to eliminate the Shaper Sanctuary being big. Silly me. I was thinking that the draw extra cards isn't super relevant against their deck. So what I do sometimes with Narset is I kind of pigeonhole myself into this card isn't relevant against their deck. It's just going to be a find whatever. Instead of opening up the scenario where it's this passive is actually relevant. I'll see oh, green deck irrelevant. I kind of pigeonhole like that. I don't know. It's an error of on my part, obviously, right? I could go infinite here. It's a trap I get stuck in very often. There you go. PK? No, I'm not going to do any more PK. Sorry, bud. I don't mind doing one every once in a while. I find that the reason that I stopped doing it, just to explain it, I really found it distracting to keep up with the volume level for the most part. Because the volume level can be all over the place. So I found it distracting to keep up with the volume level. And then I wasn't focusing on chat or with the stream. So I already had like the stream and the game and the chat going on, right? And so then like the volume level is like the next thing that was just like it would be throwing all over the place because that's how YouTube audios work. Did I ever end up getting a gig? Nah, I'm just my mom had some unfortunate medical stuff come up, so I've been taking care of my brothers and sister a lot more, spending a lot more time doing that. Do you have the combo? Aw, bummer. I guess we should have taken out the combo and just let one of our guys die. I wanted to protect the planeswalkers, and I was thinking like if they get the combo, they get it. But I should have played Narset the previous turn. I definitely messed up there. Game. No, I messed up the previous turn by giving them too many card draws, and then I should have. That would have then made it so they probably didn't have the combo that turn. But giving my opponent 3 extra card draws was really poor there. But I think this deck was really good. I think we could have 4-1 there. Had we played that last game a little better. And I think that keeping in 3 Narcissus is actually correct in that matchup. This Jeskai Saheeli deck was no joke. I thought it wasn't going to be very good. So let's go through the summary here. I think this deck was really good, and I think that I would recommend playing this. And I think this is actually a very competitive deck, honestly. There's definitely some matchup. I have to learn how to sideboard a little bit better with the deck. And the interactions are pretty cool. Obviously, like the Watcher for tomorrow is kind of cute. People want more cantrips. I don't know if that's actually good. This deck is sick. Yeah, Narset is gas. Yeah, I just like always forget about Narset against green decks. Green decks is my weakness with Narset because I'm like against other blue decks. I'm like, oh man, Narset's gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna protect it here. But against green decks, I'm always like, whatever, Narset. And then it's like definitely something to write off. Like everything in Modern draws cards, so definitely shouldn't just write it off because it's not in blue. Like against Bridgevine, it's really good too. Narset's just almost always good, and you should almost always play it first. You ever feel like you wanted the 4th bolt? Nah. I think 7 removal is great. Never really wanted it. The deck was already aggressive enough, and like you have the Helixes as your 4th and 5th bolt. And I think that's important to have some amount of life gain to not auto lose to aggro decks. Felt pretty good. I am looking forward to trying different iterations of Jeskai Saheeli. If this deck does stick around, there's going to be more 5-0 deck lists that vary slightly. And as 5-0 deck lists vary slightly, I will play them and I will post them up as videos on YouTube and also on Twitch streams. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to follow here on my Twitch at twitch.tv/zmagic. It's going to be below the video. And also, if you're watching on Twitch, we do have YouTube, and I'm going to be !YouTube. These videos for this league and the previous league are going to be going up probably tomorrow night. It has to be at least 24 hours. So that would be Sunday. So sometime on Sunday. What? Whoa. What's next in the hopper? I think that's going to be it for me tonight, Cyan. I want to be able to stream tomorrow. I'm probably going to be streaming... I'll maybe streaming tomorrow. But that's it for YouTube. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And I will see you next time we're on a live stream.